wherever and whenever you are. And look, I've been fiddling around. Oh, echo. I've been fiddling around with the overlay a little bit. Everyone has their portraits now. Look at that. That's Firemore. That's Lincoln. That's Horvin. That's Theo. And
Reject this reality.
Tarina's almost hidden behind her various forms. We have Sonic Tarina and Aboleth Tarina and IRL Tarina.
Oh my god!
Oh, nice.
I love the Tarina.
Well, Pazuzu Behemoth, if you've got the volume turned right up, I apologise for that rather noisy. Hello! That happens every time. But cool, you work at ESPN. That's cool. Right. Okay. Let us get back into all of this because there's something I want to do, and I cannot wait. So I am eager to jump into all of this. But before we do, I do definitely want to shout out to all of those lovely members of the VOD squad who catch up with our stories whenever they get the chance to do so. It's an absolute pleasure for you to come along. For us to have you come along. You're very welcome. Be welcome, dear viewers. Sorry, excuse me. It's an absolute pleasure for us to have you join us for the stories whenever you get the chance. But if you're live with us now, that's the absolute best. Welcome along, everyone. Now, also, big thanks out to those Antipodean creative types down there in Australia, Syrinscape, with all of these amazing sounds and sound effects coming to you. Also, augmented by extra music from Dark Fantasy Studio, and then over on YouTube, the RPG music maker Travis Savoy and Epic Journey channels, with a little dash of Will Savino over on Patreon, just to season on the top. Please have a look at the info on the YouTube VODs if you want to get the links and names and whatnot, spellings to search for that. There we go. That's all of that done. So, last time we were running a streamlined operation with a mere 3 adventurers and Captain Theo Brothwen and Firemore missing from the session. 1, forgivably.
And they died in game, which is really sad. I don't know what you guys brought to the table this week.
Now, let us recap for those who missed last week, both in the stream and out. What have you got, Josh?
I brought my backup character, Flamejaw.
Oh,
there he is.
I've been excited to meet him.
Hang on. Let's check the levels there. Okay. So, as I was saying, last time we started over at the monoliths, those strange eldritch stones attuned to each of the types of magic, each school of magic, and you had tried to activate them and help the poor, trapped, definitely human wizard inside, and had received the flashback of that and all of the magic effects that had washed over you and affected you all, leaving Tarina blue, hence the little Sonic piece up there. The 3 eyes is something else. That's a different story entirely. Other side, yeah, other side. And the other members of the party were also afflicted and wounded and hurt by lightning, necrotic energy, magic missiles, a cloud of illusory bats, and a little Modron friend who is still with them somewhere, hanging off one of the war machines. He kind of blends in. It's difficult to tell. You want to watch out. Now, after leaving those monoliths and the Balgora demon, as the wizard was revealed to be, leaving him behind, still trapped, he asked them to go and visit the Mirror of Mephista, a gateway down to Carnia, the 8th layer of hell, where they would be able to glean the information they needed to help him escape this infernal prison that he found himself trapped within. and would also be able to get secrets and knowledge for themselves in the process. So, the party promptly did so, on the way running into a strange mystic sitting cross-legged on a dais in the middle of the Avernus desert. When approached, he started humming a jingle and predicted the weather. Cloudy with a chance of meteors coming sometime soon. So please watch out for that. But he promptly vanished in a whoosh of smoke. Not killed by Horvin. Tarina. He didn't kill him. Promise.
Yeah.
Unlikely story.
And we continued on our way and arrived at the Mirror of Mephista, a gigantic sheet of ice lodged in the back of a ravine. But unfortunately, the recent temper tantrum by the Dragon Queen Tiamat had dislodged large chunks of rock and sent them tumbling down, almost entirely blocking the way. Just a small, few inches wide gap through the middle was left, which Tarina, rather alarmingly, compressed down and squeezed through, emerging on the other side to back out to her normal size, much to the chagrin of the party. Although Horvin and Lincoln were slightly distracted in that they were busy teleporting around and accidentally booping each other, I believe was the term.
Boop.
Boops were had, accidentally, and were never to be spoken of again. I apologize for breaking that vow of silence. Now.
It's alright, you cursed now. So.
Oh god. So, you managed to get through and past this barrier and gazed into the Mirror of Mephista, seeing ancient, aged, decrepit versions of yourself covered in an icy rime, and you lost all awareness of the actual Avernus side of things for a short time before snapping out of it. Tarina, Horvin, and Lincoln were subject to this. But then, after you shook yourself free, a Cambion flapped his wings and soared down from this distant fortress that you could see in the icy tundra of Carnia beyond. And he arrived on the opposite side of the mirror with his face frozen solid in a rictus of pain. But do not fear, for he had with him a handy-dandy cauldron of steaming hot boiling water, which he proceeded to pour over his own head to thaw out the ice, and then snap off a couple of sentences before the rhyme spread again and he was frozen solid. And each time he had to speak to you, he had to pour this boiling water over his own face to talk, and Tarina was not a fan.
It was not good.
It was not good.
Time.
Yeah. Hells, hey? Ugh. Now, he insisted that you do some work for them to gain this knowledge that you are seeking, and he asked you to go to somewhere called the Pits of Shamrath. Thank you for that follow, Nerdrock from the Sun. Nerdrock from the Sun, nice. I don't know. Okay. He asked you to head to the Pits of Shamrath, where, with the aid of an icy, snowy imp that he conjured for you on his side of the mirror, you were to do some demolition work using shatter sticks to blow up the cliffs and bring the rocks raining down on a tributary of the river Styx that is flowing into the pit, and thus damming its flow. Damned for all eternity
Damn
in the
you,
hells. So, you agreed with the rather interesting signing of the contract by the words emerging on your side of the mirror as ice blocks, you melting them down and then drinking the water. And Chris, the imp from Carnier Sideshow, led you on your merry way as Katarina slooped through the gap in the rocks once more, and everyone was curious as to how Firemore got past the rocks, but nobody would quite figure that out. And
Some mysteries are meant to be unsolved.
just leave it like that. Just leave it like that.
Firemaw has his ways.
Nobody realized until after it all happened, and then there was two theories put forward. A, there is a large Firemaw-shaped hole in the rocks,
I like
as
that.
was. Or B, you quickly folded away a new pair of copper wings before anyone could notice. Now,
Why not both?
why not both? So what? So you bounced out the wings and then just walked through the stone.
It's
Gotcha.
a winged fireball-shaped hole.
I haven't had a chance to show them off yet. You know, it's just wanted to stretch them out a little bit.
Or, and if you'll excuse me, Colby, are they just like Horvin's wings, just for show? Oh,
Right.
I'm
How
sorry,
about this
bird.
though? I have it. He unfurls his new wings,
Oh.
majestically takes off, realizes he doesn't know how to fly yet, crashes through the rocks,
There
and
we
is
go.
like, "This was intentional."
Perfect.
you go.
Cannonball. Okay, now. You quickly made your way over to the pits of Shamrath, managing to navigate your way through the treacherous, mind-warping effects of the plains of Avernus, and arriving at the edge of this giant chasm, gaping wide in the plains of Avernus, full of some strange green goo, undulating and blooping here and there, and also an old crane with a cage hanging from it, which periodically plunged the cage into the goop, almost drowning the Ultraloth trapped within. Lincoln reached out telepathically to this creature, said to have once been a pit fiend, but he didn't get much of a message from the pit fiend, as the effects of the Styx water pouring in from the river have affected the memory of this creature somewhat, and it was on a 3-second loop. That's very short. 30-second loop. Sorry, not that short.
Hello.
And kept
Hello.
repeating over and over again how he had not shown Bel, the previous archdevil of Avernus, the proper deference, and had been punished, but they would get their revenge. Over and over again, they were repeating that same thought and sentiment. You blasted past the cage, leaving the poor Ultraloth with his promises of knowledge hanging, quite literally, and made your way over to where the tributary of the Styx was flowing over in a cascade, lit like the Yosemite waterfall by the sunset, of this red Styx water, just falling over and over again into the pits below. And your new friend, Chris the Imp, went off with his shattersticks, ready to hammer them in, at which point Lincoln said, "Hey, this is easy, he does all the hard work." At which point the DM attacked you.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, sorry guys.
right? What was I supposed to do?
Thanks, Emma.
Which goes
It's all my fault.
a little something like this.
My fault. Sorry guys. Lincoln just starts riffing.
It's like panic riff.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Does this make it better?
as you were happy about the apparent ease of this whole gig that you'd found yourselves, you heard a cry, "What's going on down there?" And a swarm of spined devils came flapping in to attack you. Now, you all looked up at the skies, those red roiling clouds, the occasional flaming ball of fire streaking across the, I was going to say heavens, that's the wrong word, the skies
Hells.
above. The hells. No, that's down there. And you are all looking up at the sky, readying yourselves for these spined devils that are attacking from above. As you look at them and you ready yourselves, you ready your spells, you draw your weapons, Theo Brothwin, you are also staring up at the skies ahead, but you notice, the rest of you, it's almost like 1,000-yard stare. It's looking past the spined devils at something that surely only he can see, because the rest of you can't see any reason why he would be ignoring this imminent threat and looking up into the sky beyond that, as Theo Brothwell. Let me.
Your mic's off.
There you go.
What do I see?
Well,
Yeah.
let me just change this up a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see.
Bitopia round 2.
Yeah. Oh, bye guys. Woo! Just start flying away.
Okay.
Beams off. You're on your own! Arg!
No. Theo Brothwell,
Oh.
you look up beyond the Spine Devils, all of that seeming irrelevant, as for the first time you witness something, you see something that you've never seen down here in the Nine Hells since you arrived, all of a week ago. Whew, it's been a busy week. But you are looking up as through the clouds you can see a pale disk, circular, shining through the haze, shining through the black and red roiling clouds, as you see swimming into view, and the others, the rest of you don't see this, only Theo staring up sees this. Something you haven't seen since you are out on the oceans off the Sword Coast, as the clouds part, and hanging in the sky, you see a full moon.
Ooh.
And as the light of this blood-red full moon shines down and lights the scene around you, basking your face, lighting your face a similar color, your mind goes back. Your mind goes back to atop one of your war machines in vicious hand-to-hand combat with a wereboar. Your mind goes back to being gored by said wereboar. Your mind goes back to failing a Constitution saving throw. And as the rest of you are looking panically up at the devils swiftly flying towards you, but then curiously at Theo as to what's going on, you see him. And his back curls over unnaturally, and he lets out a strange grunting sound, and his jaw starts to protrude. And you know, I was so looking forward to this and taken by this. I reached out to an artist or two. An artist or two, which included one artist who turned it down because they did not feel up to the task. But luckily, I was sent in the direction of the amazing Lian over in Spain. Everybody, please check out at Kyoto's Party. Kyoto S Party, all one word, on Twitter. And their Instagram too, for their amazing art, including, most recently,
Where is it?
a piece they did for me. Let me get on the right screen so it pops up for
John
you.
told me this was coming. I have
In
no
a
idea
way.
what it. I had no idea what it was.
In a
but
manner of speaking. So,
I'm
in a way.
as well.
here.
I don't know what it was. That's so new phone wallpaper
I
right
love
there.
it.
New phone
Oh,
wallpaper.
oh, it's good. Oh, artist.
As you hear
Yeah.
the tearing of cloth
I
and the
love
cracking of bone and a feral grunting sound.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
As tusks protrude from his lower jaw and coarse fur sprouts from his skin, his fingers crack and start to become merged together, almost like little hoofs. And Theo Brothwin, welcome to the world of lycanthropy.
Oh my god.
You, sir, are a werebore. And if you check it out in a moment when we shift over to the map, you'll find that your token is switchable. You can either be Theo Brothwin, or a hybrid, or a boar. As this werebore lycanthropy washes over you and through your blood, coursing through your veins, changing your very being. At the moment, uncontrolled, but will you choose to embrace it or fight it? We shall find out. So, everyone.
Oh, I love.
Yeah, this piece is so good.
Oh,
so
that
everyone,
art
yes,
is
that's
amazing.
Leanne at Kyoto's party. I'm gonna put it in. I'll put the name in chat here for everyone to go and check out. By the way,
Very Greek style.
be welcome, Theo Brothwin, because I found out after the fact, after I'd here's the name of the artist here, everybody. So that over on Twitter, Kyoto's party. I found out just who this artist was after I had agreed to commission the piece. This artist is responsible for the majority of the art in the Critical Role Munchkin game.
What?
Oh! Let me get it out.
You have it?
I have it.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
Yeah. I believe if you find
Wow.
if you find a
That's
credit,
freaking
an
cool.
artist credit on that box, it will say the same. So,
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I got too excited. My mic unplugged.
The appropriate response.
Oh, the land's
appropriate
falling.
response.
Holy moly. Mason,
That's
you're
so
crumbling
good.
over there.
I know everything. Everything's crumbling.
Meanwhile,
That's iconic.
back on the edge of the pits of Shamra.
Okay.
A brief interlude to just be like in awe of John as he liked it.
Yes, there it is. And welcome. Look at you, all you in chat that got to see that reveal. Live. Doing it live. Okay. So, let me just change the overlay one more time. Dun, 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 dun. Boop. There we go. So, brother and sister with all the noise around their video boxes. I've put your transformation on the Twitch there as well. Okay. Emma, no.
I'm sorry, I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
keep bopping
It's okay.
up and down while my
I have
cam,
it.
while my
I have it.
thing is.
Covered. Oh no, it's different. Why is that different? That shouldn't be different.
I'm sorry, it's my
No.
charger.
No. I fixed this once before, and it's moved people around again. Let's see here.
Is it cursed?
Yes.
The moment you fix it is the moment my charger's gonna start working.
Yeah, right. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it.
That's fine.
Going back there. Cool. Okay. I'm Tarina now. Yay!
Woo!
Oh yeah. Don't pretend like that's not what you always wanted.
Love it.
Okay, it works.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yay, restored. Okay, now, let us roll some initiative as I bring you over to this little corner of Avernus.
Okay.
That's not terrible. It's not gonna hit me.
Da-da-da-da-da. Boop. There we are. Let me get you out of the way there, Theo. Sorry.
Oh, I love that art.
So good.
I must study that. Colouring is.
Okay. Now, everyone on stream, you'll have to bear with us. It's slightly small adventures, as we have a slightly wide open battlefield here at the moment. But don't worry, it will get up close and personal. So, Mason, if you would be so kind as to right-click your token and go to
Ah,
go to multi-sided, choose side, and put yourself in your hybrid form, please.
Hybrid. Okay.
And I'm sharing the werebore stat block with you, and you'll be
Okay.
using that. You'll be using that for this combat.
Noted.
You will also be rolling randomly to see who you attack.
Uh-oh. Now I get the title of the. Now I get the title of the picture.
Okay, where is it?
Oh.
Werebore. That's named creatures,
Cries
not
in 1280.
names. Okay. Werebore, there he is. Edits. In players' journals. Theo Rothwell.
Yes.
Yeah, so that you can open that from your journal now.
Okay.
It's in the creatures and monsters section.
Monsters. Yep. Got it.
Werebore. Now, can you also should be clickable as well?
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. That's the picture. That's the handout.
This is what you look like now, by the way. I wanted. That's why the reasons that the first artist turned it down is because they couldn't do like the half and half. It's like, how do I do that? Yeah, the halfway transformation. But now you're fully transformed into this lovely boy, piggy boy.
Peggy boy.
Here, everyone. This is what you see now, standing next to you.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Big man.
I hate Pigman.
All right.
It's okay.
Now
It's
I
not
got
Raga Drago.
But it's Theo.
I hate Pigman.
Don't judge a
God.
pig by its bacon. That means nothing.
Oh, this is some interesting stuff here. Okay.
That one.
This is,
Okay. So yeah, is do you want to do a test roll? You should be able to click, just roll on the names of the attributes and things on the character sheet.
yes. So I can roll the for initiative.
Yeah, cool. Excellent.
Yep.
Now, if you just select your token and click, oh no, sorry, your. Actually, that's a good question. Sorry, everyone, bear with us. We're just trying to figure this out. New toys.
Alright.
New toys.
No worries. I'm
New toys,
going
who
to be
dis?
drawing art. Because that picture has inspired me so much.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Theo Rothwell. Okay, yeah. The actual. The token isn't connected to that werebore sheet, so because it's also your own sheet as well. So yeah, I will keep that as it is.
Okay.
Actually, if I do this, everyone watching is like, "Oh, get on with it." Sorry, everybody.
You're good.
I can do this instead. Yeah, now if you shift double click your token, that'll bring up that character sheet for you. So you can just have that handy if you use that one, and then you can have your normal character sheet open. Okay. If you want to, because you're still. I need you to have your normal character sheet open for the weapon statistics, because you still have the same weapon. So you're a werebore with your magic pirate cutlass.
No.
So yeah, just roll to hit. Roll to hit like with your regular character sheet. When you're doing that attacks. Unless you're using the werebore, like the gore attack, then you use that statistics there. Okay.
Okay.
Now, you will notice a large skull and crossbones to your left and to your right. As I play my tour guide through the plains of Avernus here.
Yeah.
Those Firemore is, of course, the first to notice. Those are two substantial bone piles.
Bone
Okay.
piles.
Bone combat, as I say. Previously, the suppliers of loot and treasures, but certainly in combat also the supplier of some cover, you would imagine. As these spine devils come flying down around you, I am going to get this initiative going. Turn order. Dun, dun, dun. Add turns. There you go, guys. Type in your initiative, please.
I can't click mine for some reason, John.
It could be that someone else is typing in.
Yeah, if you overlap, it's a problem.
No, like when I click it, it puts the yellow box around Corbin's token, and I can't. Like it doesn't even give me the option to put it.
Okay, what was your thing? What was your initiative?
14.
14. Thank you. There you go. Try that. Figure it out. And there we go. And one more thing. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So, just as Syrinscape calms down, we will kick things off. And first of all, at the top of the round is, of course, our three-eyed hedge from the Anarok Desert. Torina, have at him.
Whack 'em, whack 'em.
Whackity whack. Oh, I am not.
Yeah.
Not a what, sorry?
I pulled everything up, and I'm not a Sarah.
Nope.
Nope. That
confirm.
initiative is wrong. I was like, I have +5 initiative. It is wrong.
Okay, Orvin, decide your move then, because you're first instead.
I am so sorry.
What's the initiative?
It is going to be just a. Oh, it's a 15. So
15. Okay. Oh, so you know you're still first.
I'm
Never
still
mind.
first.
Yeah.
It's all.
Easy peasy.
I was like fairy fire. I don't have that. Tis
No.
wrong. It is. I am going to do. No. I'm going to do.
You guys are. Is that 40 feet up in the air? John?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they're 40 feet up, flying towards you.
That I'm gonna do ice snipe.
Go for it. Which one are you going for?
I'm going for this one. Oh. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, I
Okay.
lied. For this one.
Okay.
Nearer its brethren.
What's your range?
For that one, it's 60. I think I just. Hold on, let me get out my measuring tool.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go closer because they're high up as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, 25 feet. Alright, there we are. And I will throw my ice knife, and that's gonna be 14 to hit.
Okay.
Does it hit? Yeah?
So give me that roll once more.
14. To hit.
14 is a hit, indeed.
Oh my god.
Yes. That's gonna be
This should be a hit.
piercing damage. And it
Okay.
explodes. And, oh, but there are no creatures within 5 feet. It's not close enough. Alright, never mind. Explodes and does nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
Oh, it's 5 piercing, but they actually do have to make a dexterity saving throw. It's a dex of 17.
Oh, okay. Spine Devil. Dex. Boop. 18. Passes.
Oh, dang. Alright, and that's it.
Okay, so yeah, so you go scuttling across the sands, like looking alarmedly at Theo. Yeah, this has just happened, right? Literally just happened, right next to you. And he's like twisting and changing. And you're like, no time to, and just run past and fire up this ice knife, and it
Just staring at him, just like, ugh.
Chris the Imp would approve. You know, coming from Kadia. Okay. Thank you very much. And anything else? Any bonus actions or anything?
Nope, not this turn around.
All right. Morven, you're up. What you do?
I'm not going to move. I'm going to get these 3 guys in this line.
Yes.
The Tidal Wave.
Ooh.
So that is a dex save of 16.
All right. So, what's that? That reaches across the width of that, the whole width of that.
Yeah, 30 feet length.
Okay. A dex save of 16, say?
Yes.
Okay, going top to bottom. First one. 16 meets it, beats it. Second
Okay.
one, 6 fails. Second one, last one, 17 passes. I'm afraid.
Okay,
Middle one fail.
I'm gonna bend luck. I'm gonna bend the luck of one of them.
Which does what?
It is... Damn it. 2 sorcery points, and I can subtract a d4 from the roll.
Okay, so you're going to do the first one that just made it,
Yes.
because then any roll is fine. Okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, the top 2 fail. The one in the middle pass. The one at the bottom passes.
Okay, so the 2 that failed.
Yep.
Where is it? It's gonna be 4d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And so that's gonna be wow,
That's,
1.
yeah, damn.
13, and they are both knocked prone.
Okay.
And the other one takes half damage, so 6, half rounded down 6.
Gotcha. Now, could you be a dear and roll me 4d6 as well, please, as they fall from the sky and crash to the ground?
Absolutely. That was the intent. That was better than the Tidal Wave, 18.
All right. So, you, you fling out your clawed hand, and just this water, this watery deluge just appears in the sky and just down on top of these spine devils. The 2 that failed to get out of the way in time are just bludgeoned and buffeted by this water crashing around them. And as the water crashes to the ground, it takes it with them. And as they bounce off those rocks below them, they both lie and then start to dissolve into little puffs of smoke as they are both killed outright. There's 2 down. The other one is looking bad, but is still up in the air.
And that's gonna be me.
Okay.
Oh, that was a leveled spell too, so... But it wasn't a... I didn't have to roll to hit, so...
Right. Yep, that's good. Okay, thank you. Now, final.
How tall is the demon grinder?
I mean, it feels these are all like cube spaces, so it is 20 feet.
I want to just stand on top of the demon grinder.
Yep.
And my action is, if they get close enough, hit it with the glaive.
Okay.
End of turn.
Gotcha. So you're ready to attack when you get the chance.
Demon Swatter.
You know, we took out the greatest machine known to man. At least these are devils, so it's not as good. But
Yeah,
I do want to live up to the demon grind.
Yeah.
Okay, Lincoln.
Okay, how far away are the floating ones to the south of me? Just up in the air wise.
40. Let's see the little 4 on the token there. That's
Oh, I
10,
see.
10 multiples of 10.
Okay, alright, let me see. That's slightly different. Okay. Sweet. I mean, let's see. Can I focus on... I'm gonna move... one, two... Don't want to get too close to Theo. He's freaking me out a little. And I am going to do a Dissonant Whispers. It's a range of 60 feet. Am I close enough here
Yep,
to get
that's
any of
fine.
them?
You can get the one that's to the south
Okay.
of you.
Sure. I'll do a Dissonant Whispers. I'll do it at level... Let's do level 3.
Go for it.
Just to make it beefy. Get it in one shot, hopefully. So it needs to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. With
Yeah.
advantage, has magic resistance.
Oh,
and
good.
That is 11.
11 doesn't make it.
Okay.
Sweet. Dice. I'm gonna use pink dice, which Lily got me.
Go for it.
Okay. And some other ones. Right. 5d6. Ooh, not bad, not bad. 10, 14, 17, 19. I'm not gonna get it. 19 points of damage, and it is psychic damage, I believe.
Okay, doke.
Psychic damage.
Mhm.
And then bonus action.
Yes.
Just because I think, you know what? I should have done this first. Because then I would have got an extra 10 points of damage.
Oh.
But
Yeah, point.
could I retcon that?
No, sorry.
Can I retcon that in? Meaning. Okay, so I'm going to now use my Necrotic Shroud.
Okay.
Because there's nobody within 10 feet of me. I just have wings, which are really freaking cool.
Yeah.
And it's an action, I can't do it yet. Never mind.
Okay.
Just a red bonus action. Oopsie. I will inspire Horvin
Gotcha.
with a sick guitar riff. And
Here it
just
comes.
shout out to him, hey, don't come near me, I'm gonna have really cool wings next round. And that's the...
Okay,
That's
and
it.
you, you let off this stream of magic, and these strange, dissonant resonances like go through the little spine devil's mind, and it starts to like bob and weave uncertainly in the air, and it looks really bad. As you can see, it's on its last legs. Okay, but it does
Sweet.
get a go.
Horvin, you have 1d10, sorry.
Right. So these spine devils, the south two will go for you, Lincoln.
Yep.
That is.
Hold on, I haven't.
Let's see here. Okay.
It's gonna hit.
Nope, only a 9.
Whackety whack.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Second one,
Whackety
19.
whack, I'm basically a meat sack. Yeah.
Okay, 19. So yeah, the first one like just spikes into the sand beside you, and you're just like, "Ugh," and then the second
Whoa.
one into your side,
Ah.
and as it pierces your side, you feel that burning as the fire damage is also added to the wound there, and that is a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
6 piercing, 3 fire,
Oh, thank God.
and then the second one,
Ha!
23. So that hits
Oh.
again, and they're burning again.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that is 10 damage from that one.
Ah, this is nothing.
And its second spine is only a 9, so that misses.
There's
Okay.
more.
So yeah, that was total.
Okay, sweet.
So that was 19 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And the
Yeah.
top ones are gonna go for Tarina. As they're gonna fly down here. and go for you, Tarina. So the first one whips the tail round. Boop. 21 for 6 damage.
Yeah, that'll do.
Second spine, 15. Misses, right? Okay. So the second one misses, and the second devil also whips the tail around and goes with those attacks. Only an 8 and 12, so they both miss.
Nice.
I'm
Tuck
like,
and roll, tuck and roll.
They're like tinking off her.
Yes. Fireworks going off over there. Okay. Morbin, the two in the west will go for you. And I think with that magic you unleashed there, they're going to spread out.
Yeah, so
Actually, just stay there.
you didn't get any cover.
And the first one, boom. 13,
Yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
21 hits for 9 damage.
Okay.
And 18 will hit for 7 damage.
Okay.
And a 13?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
for 7 again.
damn.
I have 2 HP.
So
You
you
have
just see
inspiration, don't
these
forget.
devils just like hiss and fly through the air, whipping those tails around again and again, and you just see Horvin just peppered by these spines, and they just explode on contact, and you see that nasty smell of burning feathers once more that you've smelt before and you will smell again, unless he dies. Anyway, so
Wow.
Theo Brothwin. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Don't worry, Chris Theme is not in this fight. He's safely away doing his demolition work.
Yes.
From the plane of Carnia Sideshow. Okay.
It's a lie. We killed them. Killed them there.
It's not true. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Okay, now.
Now.
Moving on. It is Theo Brothwin's turn. But Theo Brothwin is a werebore at the moment. So, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't like that I'm closest to you.
That
Very close.
will be a 3.
Excellent.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
roll me a d6.
1.
A 1. Okay. So yes,
Okay, that's scary.
as Tarina, as you are engrossed in the combats that you find yourself in, dodging these tail spines raining
knew
down
it!
from above, Theo, you turn, and there's just this strange spiky creature that you've never seen before, and you just and charge at Tarina. Attack
Oh,
as
it's okay.
you see fit, sir.
All right.
Don't worry, you're
So-
not infectious yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just become a whole party of wereborn.
a litter, if you will.
Is that what it's called?
Sure.
I don't like it.
A herd.
Okay.
Herd. Herd of piggies. Okay. What's your name, Theo?
All right. So we're charging at Tarina.
Theo Borthwin.
What's funny? I was wondering when to say it, but I'm glad you had the same idea.
It's the only one I could come up with. Okay. So yeah, you go charging over.
Yep. In order for the the actual charge, it needs to be like 15 feet of movement, correct? In order for that.
It has to be 15 feet. Yeah, so she's not far enough
Okay.
away.
Okay. Yep.
Ah,
So. All right. Interesting. So.
Cheers, Chris.
Tarina.
this
Theo.
polite pig says to me.
Did you get that 20?
No, the first one is actually 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Now the next one, that was with the scimitar.
Yep.
The second attack will be with the tusk. And that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, hey.
I spoke too soon in the chat.
And
You jinxed it, Emma.
that's gonna be a total of 11 damage.
That's not bad.
Okay,
They're
so
not dead.
Serena, I think Theo, like, still fighting against this, and you know, like, and your body's still changing, and you can still hear bones cracking, and you know, your arms like extending, and this strange effect happening. So you miss with the swing of the sword, but then just the primal instincts kick in, and Serena, you just feel this deep gouge from behind as wereboar tusks gouge into your little hedge haunch. Little hedge haunch.
You're rude. You're rude.
Okay, so take that damage, please. Thank you, and it's
Oh,
your
I
turn.
did. Yes. Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
For mass cure wounds, can I use that on myself as well? It just says a wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range. Choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so it can be. So I am near enough to Horvin. Oh no, I don't want to do the devils. I'm near enough.
Go on.
I'm
Have
near
some
enough to
charity.
Lincoln.
Did you know
Up to 6.
every Christmas, hundreds of spine devils are abandoned by
Oh my
careless
God.
owners?
No. Up to. I choose. I do not choose them. They are continually abandoned.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be. Oh, that wasn't bad. 19 healing for everyone.
Theo Baldwin too?
Yay!
And you get
You
19.
giving me?
You get 19.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you just do a little
and-
pirouette on the spot, and all this magic just goes like a Catherine wheel. It's like,
Well, that's okay. So I can still use a cantrip because that was healing word, or that was healing, right?
well, no, it depends.
Because that was
Was
a
it a
bonus
bonus action?
Yeah, healing word's a bonus action.
But-
What about mass cure wounds? That's what I did.
What's
Mass
what-
healing
that-
action.
What's the casting
Okay.
time?
Never mind. Then yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
Then that's what I do. I'm done. That's what I did.
Any movement? Those
Yeah, I should probably get away
spines
from
are
the pig.
raining down from the sky.
Probably move away from the pig.
Careful moving away from the pig. I'm not saying anymore.
Yeah. Always.
You could avoid moving away from the pig and spin around him and dive behind that pile of bones.
Oh, true.
Sorry, you're a pig now, not a werewolf.
How do I? How would I avoid it? How does that work?
Because if you just circle around him within his 5 feet area of influence, you don't get the attack of opportunity.
Oh, yo. All right. I see.
Hey, thanks for the follow. That works.
I am Bones. Yeah.
Sorry, just go back to the left one next, because you'd still get attacked there because you moved away from him. You have to be next to him.
Oh, so I go.
Also, that's besides the point, because you spin round this wereboar that suddenly attacks you suddenly from behind. Where there was a Bitopian privateer, there's now this strange creature. You spin round him, and as you step round him to the side there, your feet sink into the sand next to the bone pile and stick to the stand.
Oh, fuck.
And the whole ground underneath you and underneath that bone pile starts to move and shift. And what looked like a regular patch of Avernus sand reveals itself to be one of the monsters from Cobalt Press I've been waiting the longest time to use. And Emma, you brought this into being. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone to the world.
I feel like it's always you.
I will share the clip with you when you suggested that the bone piles were actually creatures that roamed around Avernus chasing people.
You did, and we did say at the time,
be
we were
fair-
like, well, that's going to be true.
To be fair, I was already going to use the creatures, but I wasn't going to use them with the bone piles until just now. Until then. Anyway, everyone, welcome to a world which includes the wonders of Dune mimics.
Oh, that's you.
As that
I
large,
genuinely did bring that on us. I'm so sorry, guys.
that large area of sand just shifts, and the whole thing starts to exude pseudopods made of clingy sand. And Tarina, you are trapped in its surface. Dune mimics.
Sorry. Lincoln just inexplicably
Good
apologized
ideas.
across the
This is
battlefield.
great.
And
Good old time.
I don't think they speak any languages. Hang on, let's just double check here. Nope, 0 languages, but in whatever way they have to communicate with each other, the other one says, "Oh, I guess our cover's blown." Rah!
Ah.
Thanks. Thanks to Hayhead.
Is that why you were trying to get us to take cover behind them?
Nods emphatically in DM. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so, Serena, you are trapped in this shifting sandy surface as the whole thing just... And I think you'd heard horror stories of this deep in the Anarok Desert. You know, there was nothing... You were
Yeah.
allowed to go out and play and things. There was nothing around your village back in your childhood days. But, you know, up in the wilds, you know, it was like one of the horror stories that was told to keep you from adventuring too far away from the village. Dune mimics. Okay, so,
Great.
Orbit, your turn.
I love hell.
Okay, as long as we're making reveals, Orvin is going to see this, like, mimic. He's gonna hear it behind him, turn and look, and see this one in front of him, and he's going to say, well, if the shoe fits, and, like, as he says that, he's kind of like, he's like black, they almost look like hair start to kind of come out under his feathers, and like they get bigger and bigger, and then they kind of coalesce over him, and Orvin is going to cast Innervation.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Which is a
I love this stuff.
which is a necromantic spell for the record.
Necromancy confirmed.
Sexy necromancer.
Necromancy
I
confirmed.
knew it.
So, the range on it is 60 feet, and he's going to touch the Doom Mimic with it. And it has to make a dex save of 16.
Okay. I assume these are not very dexterous. Just gonna put that out there.
I would assume so.
Bold statement.
The one that's closest to me.
6.
Nate.
Okay. So, on a failed save, it's 4d8 necrotic damage. So that's gonna be... Well, that was not bad. 19.
19 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And now, until the spell ends, it lasts for 1 minute. I can use action on each turn to automatically deal 40 damage to the mimic.
Wow.
Whenever it deals damage, I get half of the damage back as health.
Okay.
So this tendril kind of like, these hairs coalesce above Orphan's head, and they kind of like wriggle and then like stab into the Dune Mimic, and you can see like it's sucking out of the
Siphoning off this energy. Okay.
Exactly. So
Fantastic.
half of 19 rounded down, that's 18, 9 health.
When it takes damage or when it causes damage?
When, hold on. It says, when this deals damage to a target, you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage the target
Yeah.
takes.
So yeah, so you don't get any yet. Because it didn't deal damage, it received damage.
No, so I did damage to the Doom.
Yeah. Oh, when you deal damage with the spell, you get half back.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that is
Okay.
correct.
Thank you.
My bad.
No, it's okay. I have Syrinscape too loud in my headphones.
Got it.
Just enjoying it too much. So.
It's just such good music. I will turn it down.
Please. Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that's gonna be me.
Okay, as this necromantic force flows between you and you start to siphon the very life force from this poor, innocent, sandy creature, it shifts and the sand lurches up and undulates unnaturally as pseudopods made of the same Avernus sands lash out towards you. Because it is their turn. And the first one goes for you. Boom. 27.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right. Hey, thanks, Hakama. Okay, so it hits you, and including you, also you, Tarina, as you walked into it, you are both grappled by this creature, and that causes you 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So this large pseudopod made of sand and kind of, ectoplasmic kind of matter lashes out and just wraps around you and smacks into you and causes that damage. Now, a second one goes for you as well with advantage as you're grappled. 21.
So both hitting me?
Sorry?
Both of the sand dunes are hitting me?
No, the one mimic has 4 attacks.
Oh, okay.
So these are
yeah,
different pseudopods coming up off this one same mimic.
okay.
And-
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, so that is another 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Didn't you have 2 left?
Tarina healed me, and then
Oh, yeah.
I got all my healing from the energy.
Okay, in which case, pseudopod number 3.
Don't try and kill us that easy, John.
25 for 15 bludgeoning.
I'm gonna try to use my inspiration to negate that one.
You can't.
No?
Inspiration? No, you can add that to a roll that you make
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm down.
because you're inspired. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Horven falls unconscious to the floor.
He took a real beating there.
He did. Whoosh. Okay, and just gonna pull him over here, and
I was in the balcony, I heard, and I died, and I was like, what?
fire more. One more's gonna go for you.
No.
Only an 11.
Yeah, it'll miss. I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
to
By the way,
attack him back.
the tour bus is being like thrown up and down as the whole surface underneath it just shifts and moves, blowing across the surface of the plains there. Yep.
If we lose the tour bus, Lincoln is going to end everything. He will lose his mind.
Go for it.
Only a 10.
I should not have revealed my weakness to you, John.
2 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid, yeah, the sand kind of reforms and splits and it reforms around your blade, and it doesn't manage to do any damage. Okay, thank you. And it is your turn, proper.
All right. Well, let's attack. Let's go at it.
Oh, hang on. There's 2 of these. What am I doing? The other one is going to go for the grappled Tarina.
Yes.
Woof. 22. That's 15 bludgeoning. And second one, Natural 20
Yep.
for 28 bludgeoning. You still up?
I'm down.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Oh,
this two pseudopods just like wham, wham, as you're trying to desperately pull your feet free from its surface. And Tarina falls unconscious. Okay. And the other two will go for you, Theo Borthwin.
Okay.
19,
Oh god. I'm not
Wow, just hits, yeah.
just hits. Okay. And that is 11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the second attack, 25,
Yep, that hits.
13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So smack, smack, and you are also grappled by the beastie.
Grappled as well. Okay.
That on you there. Okay. And Primal, sorry, your turn.
Alright.
You should actually.
So will
It does move a little as well. Sorry, it goes. Boop.
will attack?
Hello, Lincoln. Go for it.
That first one's a miss.
What did you get?
It was an 8.
Yes, that will miss.
The second one though was a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Alright. For 19 damage, let's add a superiority dice to that.
Okay.
How you doing, Lincoln?
I've been whacked a little. Tarina's healing helped, but still not full.
You hear Firemaw let out a bestial yell, and you feel thoroughly invigorated, as it were.
Oh,
As you know that Firemaw has not yet fallen.
yes.
You can roll a d10.
Oh, thank God. 7.
You will get 9 healing.
Ooh, I'm almost at full. Thank you.
Damn.
Fighter,
Yay.
healing.
Yeah, you know, when I
Lincoln
saw it,
looks at Fireball with renewed confidence.
Somewhere
When I
far,
saw
far
it-
away, Bahamut is looking down. It's like, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
dang.
we're gonna action surge, John. I feel like it's,
What was the total damage in the end there?
let me look. I think it was 19.
Yep.
19.
Okay, thank you.
All right, action surge. Yeah, the option I chose didn't add any damage. It was just the healing for the superiority dice.
Gotcha.
So let's see. That'll be a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
Yes. No longer is the beach episode the peaceful thing it used to be. The DM is rolling his sleeves up. Get ready, folks.
So it'll be
Right.
I gotta keep going on these superiority dice because it's just required.
Chop chop.
Use them while you got them.
It will be a maneuvering attack.
Okay.
Which will allow me to add a d10 to this. I'm already at 28. They'll put me up to 36.
Awesome.
And Lincoln, you may use your
Yes.
reaction to move half of your
Oh.
speed and will not provoke.
So that was
Yeah.
36 damage.
36 damage is correct.
Nice.
Thank you.
I
I
have-
did not want to be. I'm actually no. There.
I have 2 more attacks because I crit. So that
Oh
makes,
yeah.
it allows me to use a bonus action as an attack.
Wow. Go for it.
It's gonna be A 19.
Corbin, if only you were conscious to see this. Firemore desperately trying to cut his way through to you. It's...
For 22. God, I love Great Webmaster.
It is bloodied. It is sanded. I don't know.
Standing, you know, however it works. And my final attack.
Oop. I'm gonna put that icon on it, wherever that will turn up. Where does that go? It's such a big token.
A
I can't see it.
21.
To hit or damage?
Hit.
Okay, that hits, of course.
A reroll damage because I rolled a 1. Okay, and that'll be 24 damage.
24 damage. Fantastic. All right. Wow. So yeah, Firemore. I think you just like brace yourself on the edge of the demon grinder. I think you're standing like within the jaws at the front, and you're just like, come at me, and it's like, whoom, 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 just cutting through. And the essence, the top layer of this thing is loose and sandy, but the essence of the creature, it is a living creature, gets cut and slashed and thrust in and just wrecked by Firemore's glaive of Bahamut. Fantastic. Okay. Anything else?
I'm out of. I have a move left.
Would you like to?
No, I would not.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm happy. Right.
Lincoln.
Hi, that's
I
me.
feel the earth move under Lincoln's feet. It's coming for you. What are you doing?
No, that's not possible because I'm not gonna let that happen. I don't know how yet, but I won't. So, we have Horvin and Sharina down. Can I just clarify?
Yes.
Are both of them caught in the mimic?
They are, grappled by its pseudoplods.
Okay, and both are unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Can I ask a question about polymorph?
Yep.
Because I just can't find anything online. 4th level spell. If I cast it at 5th level, does that add an extra target?
Does it mention that?
Find an answer.
Okay.
What does it
Doesn't.
say?
So I assumed no. It doesn't say anything about higher levels, so I assumed it wasn't. But
Sorry,
I just wanted to check
which spell again? Sorry.
if you polymorph. It doesn't say
Polymorph,
anything
okay.
on high levels.
Yeah. If it'll say in the spell if you can upcast it.
Sure. Okay, never mind then. They're gonna whack this out of them very quickly, but I'm gonna do Mass Cure Wounds. 5th level. And I'm gonna get both of you in one, so anyone who needs it can take. I shouldn't. Oh my god, I hate.
By the way,
Dice.
if you
5.
Lincoln,
12.
on your spell section of D&D and Beyond, if you go down to the very bottom,
Yeah.
all the ones in blue are the ones that can be upcast.
Oh yeah. I was looking on that already.
Okay.
I didn't. It wasn't written on the fifth thing.
Yeah,
which
so
I thought
it
maybe
can't
wasn't.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that. But so 5, 12 plus 5, 17 points of healing to Serena and Horvin, and anyone else who needs it to get back up to their full. Which
Okay.
Lincoln is sure also gonna do. Anyone can have it. Is Lulu with us actually?
Yep.
Interesting. She hurt?
Not at the moment, so.
Nope. Anyone else? No? Great. So it's just gonna be Horvin and Tarina. And not much else to do. So yes.
All good?
That's all. All good.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hang on. Just a little bit further. There you go. The other
Gotcha.
half of my movement.
All right. Okay, the spined devils. Let's see here. Okay, the ones the top. All 4 of them are going to go for you, Firemore.
All right.
So the first one. Just going to keep this coming at you quickly here. 11.
Miss. He's getting reposted. Let me roll that real quick. I missed. Unless a 12 hit.
It does not, I'm afraid. So, first one misses with both of the spikes. Second one. Oop. 23.
Hit.
Okay, that is 6 piercing damage. And 5 fire reduced to 2. Second one. 50.
Oh! I shouldn't have reposted that. I thought it was the... Whatever. It's too late now.
Okay. 15 misses. Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Third devil. Misses. And misses. Then the fourth devil. 18.
Meets it.
Okay, so that's 3 piercing and then 2 fire reduced to 1. And then the final devil. Misses. And misses. So it's these spines just ricocheting off the war machine. Just these gouts of flame erupting all over the place as you are battling. Again, I've got to resist the urge to get pieces of art drawn. It's just that Firemore in the jaws of the demon grinder with fighting off pseudopods from this June mimic as spine devil's spines erupt and burst into flame around him. Lincoln, could that be one of the album covers, please?
Awesome.
For the pits in the
Yes,
future.
of course.
And
It's pretty metal.
the southern 2 will go for you, Lincoln.
Ah,
And whoop, 23.
oh yeah.
So that's 9
Hits
damage.
me and then some. Almost hits me twice. 9.
And second spine, 20. So 5 damage. So 14 total from the
Ow.
first one. And then the second devil, 14.
Yes.
Okay, 7 damage.
Uh-huh.
And the final one misses.
Oh, thank God.
So
I'm weak.
that was total of 21.
Very cool.
For you? For you? There you are, son. There you are. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And the spike
Right.
devils are just fluttering out in the air, and they're kind of cackling and like they're kind of like the raiders on Tatooine. You know, they've got their little tridents. They're like so like seeing these June mimics come up out of the sands. They haven't seen a June mimic attack in a couple of decades. So a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's going to be 13.
Okay, Theo wins through.
Yay.
Okay.
You see Tarina caught in the pseudopod of this giant creature that's emerged. What do you do? What do you say?
So, question. Do I still have access to like my features, traits, and items? Like my
Items, yes, but
items, yeah.
I would say you know what? Yes, I think you. Yeah, as to offset this random who you're going to go for. Yes, you do have those. Yeah.
My features and traits available. Okay.
Yep. So the werewolf's skin under all that coarse fur does have the tattoo and everything. Still.
Boys, I'm about to go big mode. All right.
Oh my God.
By the way, if you get a close up on that picture, it does have the neck tattoo.
Oh wow.
Please notice.
That's
Please
Wait.
notice.
amazing.
Oh my goodness, so good.
Oh, it does.
John,
Yes.
my first move will be bonus action. Use my ghost step tattoo.
Uh huh. Yeah, for
And-
everyone in chat, look at that. Rah, so good. Sorry.
Which, as you see,
Sorry, Emma.
the glow form and I start to like fade into like this cloudiness, and because of it, I can't be grappled or restrained.
Oh, okay.
And so I move through the dune and like fall
Yeah.
to the floor, And so, and I'm going to move.
By the way, Theo, and for everyone else to get in the group message, I have one more present for you because this artist, amazingly, requested, for all of their commissions, they also include a video of the time lapse of the whole thing. So there is a video of
Oh, I
them
love
drawing.
that.
Which, yeah, I mean, I think you'd be interested to see that. And it's like you can see them like look at the different references that they use to get the different parts, and oh, it's so good, so good.
Holy
That's
shit!
neat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so Trina's being held up in the air right now. So she's not within 5 feet of me, correct?
No, she's not being
I'm not
held
up in the
aloft. She's
air.
just grappled on the spot. You're okay.
Grappled on the spot.
Yeah, she's right
Okay.
there.
Okay, so good movement. I wanna get in a good position for this. So just me, I'm not running away from you, Trina. This just works out better with.
Don't lie. Don't lie to my
Tarina,
face.
Tarina,
Like
he attacks
story.
you. You can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah.
Ooh! Conflict.
Down.
I'm ready. Hit me right in the face, you meanie.
But Tarina, you can't hear this, but through like this whereboard, he was let her go, and he's going to attack with the scimitar first, and that's going to be dirty 20 to hit.
It's of course.
Because no other creature is within 5 feet of me, that would activate the sneak attack.
Indeed. Oh god. Level 10
So,
rogues are
and-
scary.
Of course, as you can tell, he sounded very angry, and you can see from the glowing light his other tattoo is glowing as well to charge the attack.
God, how many
Oh
dice is
boy.
that?
Scared tonight, to be honest.
Oh, it's going sicko mode. It's going sicko mode.
Let's go. It's going big mode. So,
Come on, land on me. What is it?
alright. So from the scimitar, the total is 23 damage, and then the necrotic damage from the tattoo, that's gonna be a total of 16 damage.
Alright, so 39.
That's correct.
Okay. Boom. Nice. So you go spinning around the edge of this creature as, you know, just the area of the sand that's starting to shift and undulate with its form underneath. And you lash out with your pirate scimitar, magical scimitar, and slash into it viciously, using your rakish audacity to get that extra damage. And then your tattoo flares and that necrotic... We've got necrotic damage bros here with you and Horvin here. As you drain that life force from the other one as well. Okay,
Yeah.
and the one across the way sees this happening, and it calls out to its mate, Sandy, no.
No,
Okay, so
no. We will not have feelings for these things.
okay. Let me just disappointingly take off these unconscious marks from these two.
Haha. Gotcha.
Note to self: kill the bards, then go for the other ones. Okay, now. Anything else? Sam?
I invite them.
You're done?
To be honest.
All good. That's all I could take care of.
All right, thank you. Tarina, Aqua Tarina. What's you?
I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth right here.
I'm not watching. Now I'm watching. Okay.
And it's a saving throw of 17.
Dex saving throw from the mimic, I assume. I think the devils are like, pay attention to us.
Flying devil
We were your
up in
favorites.
the air.
Yeah, too
40
far away,
feet
I
is-
think.
Damn. Well, I avoided more than
Ooh.
two.
this thing, fearing for its life with the vicious fire maw slashing into it on the northern side. I got 18 with a -1. Sorry.
Unbelievable.
This is the most dexterous sand dune ever.
What a waste
Damn
of a
it.
4th level spell.
But there must be some damage still, right?
It's a no effect.
Oh,
Fail.
true. Hold on. No, you're
if
right.
if it's a leveled spell, there'll be something. Don't worry.
Half damage, yes.
Okay, go for it. This is the one that is bloodied, sanded.
So that is going to be 24.
24 damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, just the real sands of Avernus also start to shift and quake as they just erupt up from underneath this thing on its soft underside. And it does its best to jump out of the way and shift the sands and ripple around it. But you do cause that damage again. So 24, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So half of it is 12.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Gotcha. Thank you. Anything else?
And I'm going to cast Healing Word myself.
Gotcha. You gonna move away? Staying there.
I'm not still in here?
Sorry? Oh, you're still grappled. Sorry.
Okay.
Just one
I was like, what?
Yes, sorry. You're not unconscious anymore, but you are grappled. Yes. Without you. All right. Thank you. Gotcha. Moving on. Horven, you awaken with the pseudopod wrapped around you.
Okay,
Oh, won't you stay?
I
Just
can't-
a little bit longer.
can't
Yep.
move within this thing, right? It's got me.
It's got you. You can use your action to try and escape if you wish.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit!
Word.
Orvin.
Little bird.
Orvin is gonna wake up and he's gonna, like, can't really see much around him, but he can speak. So Orvin is going to, like, if anyone can see it, he's gonna kind of point his beak straight up in the air, and, like, you can see his throat kind of like he's preparing, like, a call. And I'm going to cast
Like a bullfrog.
Thunder Step at 5th level
Hey,
from within
Nice.
this mimic.
there it is.
So that is a con save of 16.
All right.
I'm worried about this thing's constitution.
It's pretty tough,
Yeah.
Feels tough.
but only got 11.
Ooh!
Okay, so unfortunately Theo is gonna get caught in this because it's 10 feet.
That's fine. He fucked up.
But so is if my position is to be believed, both mimics are within 10 feet of me.
It's true. So is Theo.
That is true.
A
So
worthy
this
sacrifice.
This is 5d10 thunder damage.
Watch out,
Oh
Rothwin.
my god.
Orphan be
No.
like, and that is a sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Yes!
So
Oh my
it's
god.
25 thunder damage for both.
Accuracy.
25 thunder damage. And,
25 thunder.
Yeah, and Horvin is gonna teleport. Oh, weird. I can't move Horvin.
Can you ping it for me?
All
What
of-
is
all
right
of
this?
the-
Hang on.
Your roll 20's not been fun tonight, is it?
No, it's not. I have control of all of the war machines, though.
Neat!
Just be a war machine.
can-
Oh,
Wait.
hang on. I know what's the problem.
Oh, but
There you go. Try now.
cool. Okay. Yep. There we go.
Sorry.
It's gonna pop.
New
over
tokens. Who
here,
dis?
Like
That'll do it.
in the Demon Grinder and the Devil's Ride,
Yep.
the Black Parade.
Okay.
Um,
Can you
and-
roll me a d20, please?
yeah. A 2.
2. Okay, thank you very much.
And
So-
like, all right, yeah. So that's 25 thunder damage to both of the mimics and also Theo.
Cool.
Okay.
Is there a saving throw that needs to be made?
Con of 16, yeah.
Con of 16? Okay. Cool. And then if you succeed, it's half damage.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, half on a successful save.
Okay.
So, this, like, the sand around Orvin kind of, like, bubbles up and just, like, bursts, and then Orvin is gone. And he's next to Firemon. Kaboom!
Whoa. Okay. Hi, Horvin. Cool. Dune mimics.
Damn, that did not get it?
Oh god, no.
Not even on its last leg.
Don't say, oh god, no.
Yikes.
Actually, what was the total? 25, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Gotcha. Now, you do that, and you bump away, and there's a huge boom! And the Jumik is forced to let you go as you teleport away with this massive crash of thunder. And Theo, this shockwave smashes into you and buffets you roughly as well, and the other June Mimic as well. And also sets the tour bus kind of rocking there on the side as well. Okay, thank you. And the Mimic that you just bounced away from is going to go for Firemore exclusively.
How unexpected.
No, you know what? It's gonna shift, boom like this, and spread the love. 2 for Firemore, because you know he deserves it. He's worth it.
I kind of do.
That is a 22.
Hit.
That is 13 bludgeoning, and the second attack only a 13
Little miss.
with advantage. Rude. And you are grappled, sir, by the pseudopods, yanked from the jaws of the demon grinder. And then 2 more pseudopods. One's going for you, Horvin. 14?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And you are grappled again.
God damn it.
And the second one also hits you for 9 bludgeoning.
I'm down again.
Okay. So you thought you were away and then he reels you back in. Smack. Boop. Alright. Then the other one is going to not attack with its pseudopods. All of its pseudopods erupt out from the surface, wrap around Tarina, and boom, pull her inside. Oop. As Tarina is engulfed by the June Mimic. So, good news, Tarina. When the Spine Devils have their turn, you have total cover now.
John.
Fireball. You hear a small meep as Tarina disappears.
We are going to
A flash of blue.
channel Bahamut's claw to breathe acid all over this mimic.
Dread. Cheers, Willie. Thank you. Welcome. Bye. We're in Avernus, dealing with June mimics from Cobalt Press. Blame them, not me. Always good to see
But
you,
as I
friend.
said, we're breathing acid all over this mimic.
You're doing an acid breath attack on the June mimic.
That's right.
All right. So yeah, you just reach back and unleash the. What's the? Is it a cone? A line?
Line.
Okay, so you can avoid the tour bus as well.
Yes.
All right. So what's the damage?
Rolling it now. 14 acid.
Okay. So yeah, you just lean back and just and this acid breath just erupts and goes all over the Dune Mimic and filters down through the sands and its surface and does nothing. It has 1 damage immunity. That is it, I'm afraid.
I had hoped that would be enough.
Bad luck. Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action. We're
Yes.
gonna try to make him real scared.
Okay, doke.
So as he's breathing acid.
Oh no! Sorry, I got excited by dread. which of the monsters in the creature codex is yours? That's so cool. I love the creature codex and Tome of Beasts. Wow, that is so cool. So yes, what's the save on that?
DC 15 Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. I bet it's not very wise. Oh, a little bit. Only a 10 though.
It's each creature of my choice within 30 feet. So anything within 30 feet, meaning also the other.
Okay,
Also
so
the
they're
other.
scared. Yes, so they have disadvantage.
They are frightened, yes.
Yes, frightened, sorry. So the other one gets to save as well. Boop. The other one, the engulfed arena passes, but the one right next to you is terrified. Which means... Sorry, quickly looking at these. There's so many
Closer, disadvantage.
things. Frightened. Yep. Okay, thank you. Noted. Right, thank you. Lincoln, your turn. Lincoln. Go.
Cool. I can't see Trina at all, can I? She's got total cover.
She's completely engulfed, yeah.
Cool. Mind then. I suppose instead I will get Horvin. Now, Horvin. Look, I don't know how you feel about this, but you're a bird. I have a feeling you might also have an affinity with your ancient ancestor, the T-Rex. If you're willing, I will turn you into a T-Rex using polymorph.
Big mode.
You'll get a shit ton of HP. So that's just what Lincoln is looking at you and conveying with his eyes. You're unconscious. Probably can't see. But Lincoln is gonna just look at you and be like, yeah, that chicken, T-Rex time. So, enjoy your new life for the next hour.
Let's go.
And that's what
Go big
Lincoln's gonna do. He's gonna turn Horvin into a T-Rex.
Yes.
I think that's just really fun.
It would be, except... Sorry, end of the
What?
first
What?
paragraph. End of the first paragraph. The spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points. Sorry.
Ugh, okay, instead. Never mind. I won't do that then. Good. I will take the bonus action to use my mantle. No, it's temporary HP. Ah, I hate D&D, but I love D&D. Okay, let's think. How can I do this? Oh my god, why isn't this on my spell list? I forgot. It is on my spell list, I'm just stupid. Okay.
It's okay. It's all good.
So,
all good. No worries.
I am. Oh no, I'm not stupid. I knew what I was doing the whole time. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
How can she do it?
Blast.
How can she do it?
What?
I have no idea.
Is this?
Ask Asmodeus.
Is this
so,
Daddy's
Lincoln is going
infernal
to-
powers seeping through?
Daddy's infernal powers. Get that out of here.
That belongs on a T-shirt in some old girl's wardrobe.
It comes to something when you would rather have Asmodeus be giving you powers than your own father. But hey. That's
Hell yeah.
something we can deal with in the near future.
We'll get there. So anyway, I'm going to try and target the bloodied devil up above me. I want to kill it. Both of them. So I have to roll to hit. I'm going to wander directly southeast.
Okay.
And
With 3, yeah?
one beam is a 28, the other beam is an 18.
Both hit.
Yeah. 2, 4,
6 total.
of damage.
4 total or 6 total?
Hang on, let me just. Hang on, I'm just opening my thing. 4.
Okay.
2 plus 2.
Gotcha. So, yes, you reach out.
dead.
Tarina, no! And boom, boom. And these magic missiles. Well, sorry, not these eldritch blasts.
Blast.
Impact against the surface of this huge
black
mimic.
flame which
That's-
sucks out the light from around it.
Nice. Okay.
That's what it
Thank
looks
you.
like.
Okay. Tarina, sorry, it just occurred to me, you look like you're riding that camel.
Oh shit!
Go! You remember camel racing days of your
Breed
youth?
of animals. It's me.
Okay, anything else, Lincoln?
I can't give him temporary HP. So
No, sorry. Okay, Spine Devils.
nope.
Top ones are going for fire. Actually, I'm going to 2 for Firemore, 2 for Theo. So,
I wanna
Firemore
be a
first. Boop. 14 misses. Second one, 12 misses. The other one, a natural 1 and a 9. They all miss again. Just ricocheting around you, and you're trying your best to like move inside the pseudopod, and like some of them hit the pseudopod instead. But don't damage it. And then for Theo, natural 20. Sorry, dude. So this one's
Holy
a
shit.
much better aim for a total of 15 damage
Okay.
on the first one. Second tailspine, 17 hits. Yes.
17 misses actually.
Oh wow. Okay, third one.
The +1 AC from the werewolf.
Ah! Another 17 and a 7. So yeah, only that first one hit. So just that 15 damage there.
Okay.
And Lincoln, 2 are going for you.
Yeah.
First
Okay.
one, 13
Hits.
hits. Okay, that is 8 damage. Second one,
Okay.
that is 10 damage. Hits again.
80.
Okay, next one. Dirty 20 hits for 7 damage.
I'm still up.
It's 25, yeah. And then last one, only a 10. So
Thank God.
25 total.
Okay, my iPad
As,
just
this,
died.
as it erupts around you,
Sweet.
sounding something like this. If I can get there? Yeah.
I'm alive.
Well,
Okay. Now,
the good news is that Theo's probably gonna attack a mimic no matter what happens.
I reckon he's in a mimic sandwich.
Pretty much.
Welcome to a mimic
Don't think
sandwich.
Okay.
That's another t-shirt.
Alright.
Mimic on the front, mimic on the back. You are the mimic sandwich.
Do I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please. Yep.
Okay.
You know,
That's gonna be
being a pig,
16.
he is the meat in the mimic sandwich. Good it was pork.
I'd like the pork on mimic, please. Okay. Yes. Okay, you are Theo Brothman. Go.
Okay. I need to maximize my damage output, so I'm gonna have to take an attack opportunity if I really want to make this work from one of the Dune mimics.
Okay, lashes out with the pseudopods.
Yep, yep.
Boop. 15?
That
right?
misses.
Ah,
Yep. Okay.
just lightly caresses your back. As you leave.
All right. So, the attack on this mimic is going to be 22 to hit.
Hits.
All right. Gonna get sneak attack plus scimitar. So.
Go for it.
And then use one of my tattoos. Okay. Oh, okay. So, from the scimitar,
Yep.
it's 31 damage,
Oof.
and then with all the sneak attack and stuff, and then from the tattoo, it's going to be a total of 10 damage.
Nice.
And
So-
then,
So sorry, that was total of. Did you say 42? Yeah.
so
You said
it
32 the
was
first time, right?
32 and then 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, 42. Okay.
Yep. Then, I shall attack with the next one being with the tusk.
Okay.
That one's gonna be 22 as well.
That'll hit.
So
It's the
that's
most-
gonna be
The most dexterous wereboar you ever did see.
that's gonna be a total of 13 damage.
Yeah, let me go show this picture. Dread, if you're still in chat, look at this beauty. Rawr. fucking raw. Fucking rules as written, Colby. Yeah, Dread, feast your eyes on that. Our poor swashbuckling rogue was turned into a wereboar. And there he is, mid-transformation. Okay. So what? That was the damage on the tusk attack.
Yep. 13.
Okay. So it is
But-
bloodied. Yes.
I also have a bonus action available, which I do have a second scimitar that I wield. That scimitar being 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits. You good?
Okay.
So just without the proficiency bonus.
Of course. But I can expend a charge of my tattoo, correct?
Yes.
So,
The rogue's going off like a light show.
yeah, just strobe lights of all his tattoos.
Lincoln
Oh.
gets increasingly angry that he's stealing his thunder. He's like, no!
So, with the tattoo and the scimitar combined, that's going to be a total of 23 damage.
Oof. Awesome. So yes, this thing is very, very blooded. It's bits of it are falling off, like pseudopods are trying to form and then just like falling off the side, and it's just leaking like a slashed beanbag. Just
Like a stuck pig.
no, that's when I
sorry.
do. That's when I do it to him. Okay, thank you. Looks very bad. Both of them look pretty bad actually. Okay, Tarina.
Okay, so I'm gonna do burning.
No, you're not. I'm afraid.
What?
You are engulfed,
Hide, but
and you cannot breathe, and you are restrained,
oh, I'm not gonna do anything.
and you can attempt to escape.
I
So,
will.
Give me a strength check, please. Just a straight strength check.
That's not gonna go well. Ooh, I got a 19.
Okay, so Theo, as you're just like cutting into this June mimic, you're just like, let her go. You see this thing, it's writhing, pseudopods are trying to form, parts of the sand are bulging up out of it, forming, and then slothing off to the side as you cut them down. And then right in front of you, actually, well, not necessarily right in front of you, you see another part of it start to bulge up, and then a little snoot, a blue furred snoot appears from out of the sand, and with a Tarina explodes from the side of the June mimic as she escapes. So, you can put yourself within 5 feet of the mimic wherever you like. So on any side. If it's on the other side, I don't know how Theo saw it, but it's amazing. He'd be like that. So he just hulks out of there. I said no! Which is good, because you don't want to start your turn in, you don't want to start the Dune Mimic's turn inside there.
Okay, so within 5 feet of the Dune Mimic.
Yep, stop there, that's good. Okay, Morvin. Death saving throw, please. Finally.
Fine. Nothing I could have done.
Oh, it's an 18.
Natural 1, I hear you. Okay, thank you.
No, sir.
Ah.
Ah,
Hungry for blood.
okay.
Bloodthirsty DM is the worst enemy.
Just a little. Come on. I haven't perma-killed anyone in this campaign. Well, Pistol doesn't even count. He came back. Got better. Perma-killed, Emma. Perma-killed. I've temporarily killed several of you. Okay. But DM, I'm dead on the inside. Okay.
That's true. Lincoln's final words will be put me out of my misery.
Okay. The Dune Mimics will lunge into action. The top one is going exclusively for fire more, I think. Nervous.
Even out advantage, disadvantage.
That's true, yeah, so just straight attacks. Thank you. So, first one. Boom. 15 misses.
Miss.
27. Oh, yep, sorry.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. This will be 2d10 because I'm rolling a superiority dice on that. Gonna have to reroll one of those 10s. Because that's not gonna be kept. There we go. 8.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, the pseudopod.
Sorry, I'm doing math. 10, 26.
Okay, so it lashes out for you with its pseudopod, and you duck nimbly out of the way, and then thrust up with your glaive under the pseudopod as it reaches desperately for you, and you cut into something vital, some just main part of its organs or something on the inside that you can't see, and the sand and the form collapses and dissipates into the sphere of Avernus there. The other one is going to be like, Sandy, no! They were both called Sandy. And it's going to lash out angrily at Theo and Tarina. Get back in here. And get back in my belly. The first one going for Theo. Natural 1. Second one, 16.
16 misses.
Okay, Tarina. Dirty
I wonder
20.
what that's like.
Yeah.
That is 15 bludgeoning. Okay. And then the second one with advantage. 23 for 18 bludgeoning.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tarina erupts triumphantly from the side of this thing, and then just this huge pseudopod just goes whack across the back of her head, and she falls unconscious to the sands. Alright. Boom. And 5 more.
Alright, so now that we're free, let's
There you go, Elisa, yes. Rocky and Sandy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rocky is no more.
Next
Oh, Dusty's good too.
next to Tarina and make our attacks.
Okay. Next to
Miss-
Tarina and make her attacks? What? Tarina, run!
You are.
That's,
I'm passed out.
that's an automatic
There is
critical.
nothing I
That's
can
2
do.
death save fails. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
the 14.
14 hits.
Alright. Let's put this thing out of its misery. Gotta reroll that one.
It is in morning.
It's exactly
Yay.
26
Damage.
damage, yes.
Okay. So yes,
I am superior at things.
you spring from the demon grinder, run like just full on anime with you dragging your glaive across, sparking across the sands behind you, and then you whoosh up, and there's a spraying arc of sand, and the glaive cuts viciously through this one, and Sandy goes to join Dusty in the great beyond. But you hear a boo, boo, boo as the spine devils are still flapping around up top. Lincoln, your turn.
Bonus action. Second one.
Oh, please, yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Bonus action second.
Sandy, no. You done, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, Lincoln,
18.
let's do it.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. What should I see? I can't get to Corbin, he's too far away. Let me see. Okay, I will. I can't do mass cure wounds. I will do a 3rd level cure wounds
Okay,
on Horvin. He's within 60 feet of me, so.
I'll be right back.
Nice one.
He's in chat if needed.
10, 50, oh, it's 3. Oh, very nice. 23 points of healing to Horvin.
okay.
Plus,
You're welcome. You still have inspo. Let's see. No, I think that's it. I think.
Okay. So yeah, you bring Horvin back from the rink, and you wake up prone, sir. And no longer grappled, as the pseudopod has fallen away.
thanks,
Okay.
God.
And... sorry, lots of icon juggling there. And then it is the Spine Devil's turn. Okay, let's see here. They are gonna go for you, Horvin, and you, Lincoln.
Cover from being between,
Okay.
laying down between these two war machines.
Right. So the first one's gonna go for you, Horvin,
Yep.
with its tail spines. Boom. 21. 10.
Yeah, that
10
hits.
total.
Okay.
And its second spine. Actually, no. Sorry. You are prone on the ground, so it had disadvantage. So the
Yeah.
first one misses. Sorry.
Oh,
There's only a 7. And then a 12 for the second one.
that does hit.
Okay, that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And the second devil, natural 1, and a 10. Misses, right?
Yep, that
Okay.
just-
And there's, I believe there's one more. Yeah, there's one more. All that'll hit 17. That's 7 damage,
Okay.
and its second one, 14,
Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
That just puts me back under.
Oh. So there's just this huge
Damn it, all
explosion
hell.
of sparks and fire, and these tail spines just come clattering around you as the devils flap and move into position where they can attack you there. And the other ones are going for you, Lincoln.
Yep.
First one, 10.
Misses.
This is 21, so that's 7 damage.
Hit. You.
Next
Hit.
one, only a 12. That is 10 damage.
I'm down.
Okay. So that second one knocks you down as you fall into the sands, unconscious. And the third one is going to go for... Sorry, Tarina, are you down?
Yes, I am.
You are, aren't you? Okay, so it's going to go for Firemore.
Hit me.
Okay.
Don't play that.
Nope. And 21. He will take you up on your request. That's 8 damage. Yes, mimic.
Including the piercing in the half.
I think Mimic Heaven is that mimic colony that's in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. You know, that nice ranch land where everything's a mimic. You know, it's nice and peaceful. So that's 5 piercing and 1 fire damage. So 6 total. Sorry.
Give me that 2 back.
And that's all of them done. And Theo, wisdom saving throw, please.
I have a secret for our friends in chat.
That will be
Oh, yeah?
Nature.
I did peep your sheet earlier.
Yep.
I got an 8, John.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
You always hated Firemore.
God damn it. God damn it.
There he is, that big red scaly back, just exposed, ready to be gored and attacked with your sword. Have at him, sir.
Okay.
Have at me.
Alright. So, first attack being 14.
Miss.
Okay. Second attack
Thanks, Andy.
being that one, the 15.
You got nothing.
Got nothing.
Oh yeah, so when I said big red scaly back, I did mean big red scaly back in plate armor. Sorry.
Oh, fair enough. And then the final attack with the bonus action. That one was a 9. So
Ah. So, Theo, there's some annoying insect buzzing around behind you. Sorry, Firemore, sorry. You just look over your shoulder like, stop it.
The wind is particularly strong today.
Alright, thank you. Now, let me just check something. Sorry, bear with me a moment. Brief moment.
Colby, I sent you a message on Facebook. So you're aware.
Nice. Okay.
Whee!
Now, let's see here. So I can't believe you're an 11, Theo, and you're the end of the turn order. Everyone's
right.
everyone's the top. But anyway, excuse me. As we get to this, the end of this predetermined turn, the skies darken. You hear thunder roaring and the sound of hurtling missiles as a predicted weather front rolls in, and from the sky, meteors come raining down on the whole battlefield.
John! 3 of us are unconscious!
I noticed. Firemore. Theo, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Straight dice.
So,
Alright.
We'll never know how this campaign's
That's
supposed to
going
end.
to be 22.
Okay. Sounds good.
22. Okay.
Yep.
Fire more.
13.
13. Okay. So,
Oh my god.
as this and these they're not like massive meteorites, but sorry, meteors. These small burning balls of rock come hurtling out of the skies, and
I was thinking of Meteor Swarm, the 9th level spell.
that would be something else. No. Scattered meteor showers. And you see this is happening in quite a wide radius all around you. These meteors are just coming, hurtling down out of the skies. And you manage to dodge out of the way and roll, avoiding most of the damage, Theo. So you will take half as much damage.
So I still have a evasion, correct? With my feet, where I'll
Yep.
take no damage instead.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you duck and cover to the best of your roguish abilities and manage to avoid, like, sneaking in and out of these, like a Yuan-Ti badass. And you avoid all of these meteors come turtling down. Firemore, I'm afraid you do not.
Does a 15 change that answer?
Sorry?
Does a 15 change that answer?
Yes, why? How was that
I use Indomitable and I reroll a failed save.
Aha, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take half of the damage, which is... let's see here, 10... 10... 18... 18... Okay, you take 9 bludgeoning damage. And... 10 fire damage, halved from 20.
Halved?
So yeah, she's down to 5. Yeah, yeah, both they do stack. Okay. Now, Serena, Orvin,
Yeah.
Lincoln,
Hi.
your bodies are peppered by these small projectiles, leaving their tails of sulfurous smoke behind them, and an equally rank smell as they just come raining out of the skies. And each of you
No.
takes 2 failed death saves.
Ah! Okay. Again.
I will
Sounds
have
like,
my
Dragon.
death saves.
John.
As I said, I rolled to see which round this would happen on. Okay,
Dear God.
so top of the round, Serena.
Oh fuck.
And that,
Okay.
that's... John and I both know the implications of what I'm about to do.
Are you... No.
On
What is it? What is it? What is it?
5.
Okay. Theo. Oh no, sorry, you're okay. Morvin, what's yours?
Is a 13.
13? Okay. Lincoln?
Lincoln doesn't have to.
Now?
Oh, not yet. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking. Sorry. Excuse me.
Jonathan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Morvin
Too excited now.
passes, so that is a success for Morvin.
Horbin already rolled, right?
Yeah, he passed. Firemore, what'd you do?
Soul coin. Take our soul coin.
Yep.
Hop and skip over here to Lincoln. Just throw it on Lincoln's face, of course.
Okay.
As a soul, an evil soul, is consumed in its entirety to Lincoln some semblance of one.
Okay. Lincoln. In the inky blackness that was threatening to take you, you feel the presence of another. And as Firemore places this soul coin and transfers all of its energy to you. Oh, come on. Sorry, my internet stopped moving.
It's okay. Lincoln just like twitching, like.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Okay. You feel this presence of a hooded, cowled figure with long robes flowing down, and their arms disappeared into sleeves as it comes towards you, chanting in Infernal as the spirit of some doomed cultist brings you back from the brink. And with that incantation still ringing in your ears, you
Shit.
and then roll out of the way as another meteor just goes next to you, just like into the sands.
Cheers, one more. Thank
And it is your turn. What do you do?
Sweet. I stand up and I look around the battlefield. I see my friends Horvin and Tarina unconscious, and I'm like, oh no, not today. Hang on a moment. And I will do yet another third level. I should probably do more than that. How many did I just get back to stabilized with that, or did I get any healing at all? I'm at 1 HP.
What was the roll? Do you remember?
I don't.
I know. Sorry, me either. We've done it a couple of times now. Sorry. It is 4d4 plus 4. So can you roll that?
Should I roll it?
Handout, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
4d4 plus 4.
44 plus 4 HP back.
I've got it.
Thank you. 14. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, let
So
me
you get
just
that
write that in.
back, and you're prone. You wake up prone.
Yep. Okay, I stand up.
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't quite expecting this, so I'm just want to check my features and stuff. Okay, so yeah. Lincoln will look around the battlefield, and then I will do third level cure wounds, targeting actually no, mass cure wounds, and anyone who needs it can take it. And he's specifically looking at Tarina and Horvin, like, come on guys, get off your butts, time to go. 8 11 16 plus 5, 21 points back to anyone who needs it. And you'll probably see like the first signs of like Horvin's twitching, but neat. And then he'll look at Tarina.
So, Horvin, you feel that healing energy wash over you, and you cough and splutter as your beak gets some sand in it as you start rolling over and coming back to consciousness. And Lincoln, you see Horvin push himself up on his arms, and he's prone between the two war machines over there. And Tarina.
Lincoln moves over to Tarina.
Well, let me edit that little. Lincoln moves over to Tarina's still form.
Yep. Getting there. I think when he sees that.
Doesn't
I
seem
know
to
this
have any
isn't-
effect.
Oh yeah. Oh, exactly how he expected it. I never expected it to go. I think seeing that, he doesn't really have anything else he can actually do. But he's just gonna like stare at her blankly. For his bonus action, he's just gonna stare at her like, And that's it.
Okay. The Spine Devils are still fluttering up high above, and they see their chance. And they are going, having exhausted their tail spines, come swooping down with their tridents. And these three are all going to swarm you, Firemore.
Have at me.
Orvin, sorry. They see you start moving and they come down towards you. That one does. And the other one, the other two are going to go for Theo, who's looking a bit more scaly. So, from top to bottom, Horvin, the one goes for you. Tries to bite you. Natural 1. Lashes out with his little trident. 16. But that's only 3 piercing. Theo. First one goes for you with his bite.
Yep.
14 misses the trident. A natural 1. Wow. The second one bites. 8. Trident. 18. Does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. 6 piercing.
Okay. As a reaction, I'm gonna use a charge for my tattoo,
Yep.
and then that's with advantage, so that's going to be 16.
That hits.
That's okay, perfect. And then because of advantage, the sneak attack becomes available, which will allow. That's going to be 29 points of damage.
Okay. So yeah, as this thing just comes barreling out of the air towards you, lashes out with its trident, tries to bite you, misses, you spin and attack, and just cut it out of the sky.
Are they
Cool.
done up there?
Sorry?
Are they done up there?
The top ones are, yeah.
Okay, I had a reaction when this one comes
Yep.
in.
Yep. You can choose which one it is, I don't mind. The one to the south of you looks really bad already, so you might have, like, would you have kept yourself for that?
I'm gonna attack that one still.
Okay.
15,
Yep, that hits.
12 damage.
Okay, thank you. It's bloodied. And they will come for you. I'm just going to do the same ones at the same time. So the 3 bites, natural 1, 21 hits,
Yep.
and a 14 misses. So that's 4 slashing damage from 1 bite. And then with the tridents, a 17,
Miss.
18,
Hit.
4 piercing, and 5, so that misses.
Okay.
So just 4 piercing and then the slashing from before. As they're all just trying to swarm you and just bite and lash out with their tridents there. Theo. You have one next to you.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw. That's going to be 19.
Okay, you're yourself.
As he starts to calm down, he looks around and like sees Tarina cross and immediately turns towards the Spine Devil and attacks it with a natural 20 out of
Oh.
anger.
Funny.
Nice.
So that's going to be a lot of dice. So that's going to be that's gonna be 35 points damage.
Okay. So yeah, you're like, Tarina, I said no one left behind, and you just lash out with your sword and just cleave through the waist of this Spine Devil, and sulfur-smelling innards just spill out onto the remnants of the June Mimic, and you just cut that one down as well.
Then immediately after that, Theo Borthwind will run to Tarina, and he'll look down at the wounds that he made on Tarina and like have a very deep, sad look, and then he'll just like fall around her and stuff, like keeping her underneath him.
Okay, just protecting her.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Darkness. As Tarina, you felt triumphant as you escaped from inside this June Mimic, forcing your way out with the sheer will and the force of your connection to your friends, your desire to save Elturel, your sister, and all of those up there. But as you leapt from the side of the June Mimic, you felt that pseudopod crash against your back, and you just went down on your hands and knees in the sands. And as you were about to try and force yourself back up once more, one last time, you knew they were nearly done. You knew the June Mimics were down. If you could only use your magic to help your friends and deal with these Spine Devils. You forced yourself back up to your knees. And it's then that the first burning rock slammed into the sands beside you, and you looked up and just saw the sky zigzagged and streaked with the smoke trails of these meteorites, of this infernal weather that rolled in as the sage had predicted. And the first was followed by many more as the sound of it almost deafening, rattling off the war machines, crashing into your friends. You saw Lincoln unconscious in the sand, get hit by a few of them. You saw Theo dive out of the way, trying to avoid and successfully, nimbly diving out of the way and avoiding the damage. And you felt, rather than saw, the ones that crashed into you, into your sides, into your back. You instinctively balled up as the hedge ability allows you, trying to protect yourself. And they just kept coming, raining down, hitting into your body over and over again, until darkness took you. Sorry, I was digging around for that.
It's me.
It's you. And As the darkness envelops you, you hear footsteps. Slow, measured footsteps, crunching in the sands of Avernus. As you see just a black sky above and blackness all around, but you do see the same terrain, the same sands stretching out from where you're lying, and you do push yourself up. You're not going to face this lying down. And as you push yourself up and stand up, proud, one of the finest hedges to ever emerge from the Onarok Desert. You see Asmodeus. Same impeccable suits, same impeccable hair around those two small horns emerging from his forehead. Well, here we are.
I really thought. I really thought I'd be out of it. Out of this place, and I'd pick up the sand and, like, let it roll out of my fingers. Before we... Well, not before we met again. You're always here. I say, like, a little bitterly. But before anything were finalized. Not knowing what happened, she's gonna be like, they're okay.
We can only hope.
Oh, come now, you know. Be sweet to me. A great deal. It surely paid off sooner than you expected.
Yes. Yes, I will say that I too thought that you would be longer at this. That our agreement, whilst inevitable, would be further down the line.
Well, I guess anything can happen in hell.
Oh, it does frequently.
You seem like a man who grants last.
Just, like, bolts is like a man. Ugh. Please. Who grants what? Sorry, I was too disgusted to listen properly.
And she'll correct herself and be like, sorry, you seem like the scourge of the 9 hells.
Better.
Quests.
Requests? Well, it is highly unusual to change the contract after it's been written.
I don't have anything left to give. I just... want to see Lily. With these eyes, my eyes. And then I tap my head and I go, get this out of here.
And he's like,
I don't have to, I just want to see her.
yes. I suppose I don't want one of those nasty things hanging about the place. And he places a soft palm on your forehead. And you just hear, very faintly as if very far away, the voice of Ungaklub, the Aboleth spirit, hiding out in its vessel, your body, your mind. You hear its tortured cry as it is driven forth and cast out of the 9 hells. And Asmodeus smiles to himself as somewhere in a pond next to a water wheel of a bakery just milling flour, under a lily pad, a tadpole suddenly gets 3 eyes.
I just want to see her, even if she's sleeping.
Very well. Such sentiment. I don't know how you will survive with all of that burden, all of that baggage.
To savor it. About to live a long life without any of this baggage.
Rah! Giant Serena. Sorry, 2 seconds. And you feel yourself pulled, your astral self whisked through this border realm. And you see the sands blurring past. You can't see any landmarks or anything, but after a very brief moment, you find yourself hurtling towards Elturel, hanging in the air above the river Styx, and your sight glides down through the streets, up towards the high hall, and you see Lily on that balcony where Lincoln last met Asmodeus. And she's standing on that balcony on tiptoes, her little hands on the balustrade, looking out across the vast wastes of Avernus. She seems well.
Serena's gonna ignore Asmodeus and just start talking, even though she knows that Lily can't hear her or anything, and she's gonna be like, "It'll be good. It'll be good. They're gonna get you out of here."
You got muted. Missed that bit.
No. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And passively is just on bonkers for you. But it's so lucky for you and all around you and up here. And I'm really glad I did it. Both ways. And I bet I know what you guys are gonna name your little burn. And it'll be okay. Tarina's gonna turn towards Asmodeus, and she's gonna be like, you know, I really appreciate it. And I really feel sorry for you, because you'll never know, or you can't remember what it's like to savor all this baggage.
And Asmodeus was leaning up against the wall, 1 foot up on the stonework. And he pushes up. Are we done?
Tarina's gonna look over her shoulder, keep Lily, smile, and I'm gonna turn back to Asmodeus and be like, no, I guess it started.
And Lily lets go of the balustrade and goes down on her feet and starts walking back inside, just like going right past you. And as you watch her go, you hear her mutter to herself under her breath, "It'll be fine." She disappears inside the high hall. And Asmodeus extends a hand. You remember the contract, Tarina? If it was ever to happen again, there was no going back. Your fated soul is now mine.
But my baggage stays here. Really? And then I shake his hand.
And as you take his hand, he just starts to levitate up off this balcony, taking you with him. And you start to fly down. You still see that senseless, ridiculous blood war raging below you as demons and devils constantly crash into each other. And as you fly over that scene, you go down along the banks of the river Styx, where you first arrived in Avernus. And as you're flying to wherever he's taking you, he looks back surprised as there is a sudden resistance. And his arm is yanked back as you feel your feet get heavier and heavier and starts to drag you down towards the sands of Avernus next to the river Styx. And as your feet make contact with the sands, they spread out, roots emerging from them, plunging into the soil. And you hear a voice in your mind. Terry. Where are you going?
Away, I think.
That's the problem with all these infernal dudes. They don't understand. They don't understand the connections of life and all living things. You think the soul of the humble folk end up in places like this? You ever seen the humble folk down here? Apart from you two, the answer's no. There ain't none of you down here.
Well, isn't that because we're not real?
Oh, no, no, no. You're all as real as it gets. And a deal's a deal. I'm afraid I can't save you, girl, but you're not going with him. And the staff of the Older Heart explodes with branches and vines that wrap around you, spreading out from your feet into the sands, roots spiderwebbing across the surface, digging deep into the rock, and growing up around you, encasing you, surrounding you, and growing up higher and higher into... No, sorry, forgive me. Did you say date palm or cactus?
A palm.
I asked you that once long ago.
Yeah.
As a majestic palm tree, just like the ones next to the oasis of your hedge village in the Onaruk Desert, sprouts from the ground all around you, anchoring you to the spot. And as some nearby demons that were rushing to attack those underneath Elturel stop and look curiously at this strange growth on the banks of the River Styx, they come towards it, and much like the Whomping Willow, this palm tree just goes whoosh, and decimates them. And Asmodeus looks... better than nothing. And he puts his hands in his pockets, starts to whistle, and walks away. As our view of this scene rises up, and we see the river Styx churning and flowing by on its endless journey through all of the plains. And on the banks of that river, a tall palm tree, standing guard, keeping away demons and devils alike, keeping them away from Elturel, keeping them away from her friends. Forevermore. So,
So good.
you know all the glee about death saves and everything is at the front, eh? Oh, good.
Not be for the rest of the campaign.
Serena didn't even know we were going on a mission to hell. Do you remember? She was like, "Oh, you guys are missionaries." Do you remember?
Yeah, back in Baldur's Gate. I miss her.
Surprise!
I don't think you guys are missionaries.
Yeah.
Took it this long to find out, huh?
Okay. As the view speeds back across the sands of Avernus, we see your friends still battling against the remnants of this devil horde. Theo thrown protectively over the body of Tarina. And we shall return to that fight next time and see what happens to the remaining members of the pits. You know, I don't feel much like doing my usual finishing blurb. Check out the channel, everyone. There is a list of our shows. There are several shows coming up next week. I hope you can join us for them. But we shall leave Avernus and leave Tarina's story.
I think today we need a different sign-off. Otsukaresama deshita.
Oh my god.
Indeed. Thank you, everything, for coming by.
Why would you say that? Oh no.
As we like to say in these parts. Otsukaresama deshita.
Otsukaresama deshita.
Ashitayo. Good night, everyone.